Hey guys, and welcome to day 5 of 7 days of yoga with me. I hope you are feeling awesome. I hope you're feeling good. Today we are focusing on the glutes. I had to do a little butt tap there. The glutes are so important in yoga. They are really important for protecting your lower back. They are one of the most powerful muscles that we have in our body, and I think that yoga can be a really good way of strengthening them. It's not just about like smashing it in the gym. We can get good sculpted yoga butts too. Right, let's get ourselves on the mat. We're going to start on our backs. And we're going to start lying down, hugging our right knee in towards our chest. Really hugging it in, pushing through that left heel. We're going to come into a twist, just starts to stretch our glutes. So we're going to bring our right knee down towards the left and our right shoulder on the floor. Breathe all the way down the right side of the body. Beautiful. Then come back, hug both knees in towards the chest, give yourself a little snuggle, and then straighten out that right leg. Bringing that left knee over towards the right hand side and the left arm out straight, coming into a lovely twist on the left hand side of that body. Beautiful. Let's rock and roll up and down the spine, get a little bit of momentum, and come into a nice yogi squat. Going to rock the hips from side to side, and then place the hands down to the floor, forward fold and come into a ragdoll, grabbing onto the elbows, just rocking from side to side, and then slowly rolling all the way up to the top of the mat. Hands in parallel heart center. Let's have an awesome practice, guys. Inhale, reach the hands up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog, pushing into those arms, reaching up through that tailbone. Inhale, we're going to reach the right leg up. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, reaching up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, bring that foot down towards the floor. And we're going to keep our fingertips on the floor, but we're going to really shift that weight into the right leg here. Beautiful work. And then we're going to lift that left foot off the floor. Really push through that right heel, feeling that right glute switch on. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to parallel heart center and straighten that right knee, coming into warrior 3. Awesome. Hopefully your head isn't in a plant like mine is. Didn't quite think about that one. And then coming all the way up to stand. Awesome work. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your knee to nose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee to nose. Really crunch it in. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your knee to nose. One more, inhale, up. And this time, place it between your hands, coming up onto your fingertips. Shift all that weight into the left foot. Lift that right leg off. And then slowly straighten that left leg. Bring your hands in parallel heart center, coming into warrior 3. So you're reaching the crown of your head forward, pushing back through that right heel. Beautiful work. And then come all the way up to stand. Inhale, reach the prayer up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back, and exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, reach the chest up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Let's do that again. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank. Drop down into your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart up. And then push back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift between your hands, step the left foot forward. Coming up into crescent lunge. Reach those fingertips up, bend deep into that right knee. And then bring your arms into cactus. So you're like this, your shoulders and your elbows are in line. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bring the elbows and wrists together. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then pull the torso down towards the leg. Reach the fingertips forward, pull the belly in, reaching forward. Awesome work. Really push into that left heel. Feel like you are switching on that left glute. Keep reaching forward, keep reaching back through that right ankle, and then place the hands to the floor, coming into a twist. Reach the left arm all the way up. Roll onto the right foot, and then swing that left foot back, coming into a side plank. Lift the hips up, active through the fingertips, and then bring that left hand towards the front of the mat. Lift the hips up a little bit more, and then roll into your plank pose. Drop down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift between the hands, step that right foot forward, coming up crescent lunge. Sink down deep here. Beautiful. Active through the fingertips. And then bring your hands into cactus. Inhale, chest reaches open. Exhale, round the back, elbows together. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, one more. And then exhale back into your crescent lunge. Reach the torso forward, fingertips reach forward to the front of the mat. Push back through that left heel and really feel like all your weight is coming into that right glute, and that you could lift off those left toes at any time. Keep breathing here. And then bring that left hand towards the floor, coming into a twist, reaching up through the right hand. Roll onto the left side of the foot. And then just stack that right leg over the top of your left foot. You can drop that knee down if that feels more comfortable. Really push those hips off the floor. Bring that right hand to the front of the mat. And then wimble it down to the floor. Lowering your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work. Breathing in. And breathing out. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Drop your knees to the floor. Inhale, reach the left hand out in front of you, the right foot back. Really active through that right heel, pushing it back. Inhale. And exhale, bring the knee to elbow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then place it down to the floor. Rock your hips from side to side. Let's go on to the other side. Reach that right hand forward, left foot back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. One more. And then place the hand down towards the floor. Beautiful work. We're going to roll onto our back. We're going to come into a bridge position. So I want your feet to be about hip width apart. And slowly roll your back all the way up into a bridge. Push through your heels, active through your glutes. And if it feels comfortable, interlace your fingers underneath your spine. And just use this to allow yourself to roll onto your shoulders, so you're bringing your shoulder blades together underneath you. Push up through the hips. Really pull that belly in as you push up, pushing into your heels. Feel like you can lift your toes off. Give me a little wave with your toes. Hello. Beautiful. And then roll all the way down. Just rock your hips from side to side. Now, if you're feeling comfortable and if you're feeling warm enough in your body, you can come into a wheel pose. So for those coming into wheel, you're going to tuck your hands behind your shoulders. You're going to push into your feet, and then you're going to lift your head off, coming into wheel, trying to straighten out your arms. If you're on wheels, stay there for 3 breaths. If that feels way too much for you today, then just come back into your bridge pose, interlacing your fingers underneath your hands, and just lift one leg off. And then swap sides and lift the other leg off. If you're in wheels, slowly come down. And then everyone coming all the way down together. Awesome work. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Just rock from side to side. Beautiful. Coming into shoulder stand. So we're gonna roll our legs overhead, like so. Interlace our fingers together under our back, and then slowly lift one leg up and then the other. Reach up through your toes. Beautiful. Try and get as high up above your back as possible. And then bring your feet over your head. If your toes touch the floor, you can just rest them by your side. If they don't, interlace them on the floor. Beautiful. Or just rest them on your back to hold yourself there. Then slowly roll all the way down. Beautiful. Such an awesome inversion. Coming into fish pose, so we're placing the palms of our hands down towards the floor. We're pushing into our elbows to lift our chest up, to bring the top of our head onto the ground. Opening up into our neck, our chest, our heart. Just breathing here. Beautiful work. Coming all the way back down. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Rock and roll. Coming back into your downward facing dog. While we're here, we're going to inhale, lift our right leg up. Exhale, bring our right knee to right wrist. Coming into pigeon pose, which is going to really stretch out our glutes. Because we want them to be strong, but we also don't want them to be tight. And they are something that can often get really tight, hip flexors and glutes. So we always want to stretch them out. We're going to ground down through our left hand and wimble our right hand back, grabbing onto our left thigh. So we can come into a little bit of a stretch here through our glute and also through our hip flexors on the left hand side. Beautiful. Coming all the way back down, swapping sides, so bringing that left foot all the way up to the sky, and then bringing that left knee to left wrist, wiggling that right leg back, wiggle, wiggle. Coming up, reaching up, and then grabbing onto our right ankle with our left hand. Just opening into that right hip flexor, opening into that left glute. Keep breathing. Every time you breathe in, feel like you're creating a little bit more space in your gorgeous body. And then place that foot down. Come back into your downward facing dog. Just wiggle your hips from right to left. And then place your knees down towards the floor. Place your hands just on your lower back. Inhale, lift the chest up, and exhale, come back. Beautiful. Coming into this gorgeous back bend. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, come back. If you're feeling super flexy, you can grab onto your ankles. And then slowly coming all the way up and sit back down. So we're going to sit down with our ankles on the outside of our hips. Now, if this feels really uncomfortable for you, you might want to put a pillow underneath your hips. You don't want to feel this in your knees. This is going to be very much a stretch for the tops of your thighs. I want you to slowly come all the way back. This might be way too much for you. You might be super flexible and you can come all the way down to the floor. Whatever feels comfortable for you, come to your max, but you're aiming to get a nice stretch at the front of your thighs here. Keep breathing into your body, keep opening up. You can reach your hands above your head if that feels nice. Slowly, when you're ready, coming all the way up. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out apart. Opening the soles of the feet up like books, bringing the elbows into the knees. So using the elbows to push those knees down towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way up. Beautiful work. We're going to roll down onto our spine. We're going to come into happy baby pose. So soles of the feet face up, grabbing onto the outsides of the feet, just rocking from side to side. Really try and roll the lower spine down towards the floor. So you feel lots of length in the spine. This is a really gentle pose, so just don't feel like you're trying too hard. Awesome work. And then coming into your Shavasana. So feet nice and wide, palms facing up, shoulders drop down. Close your eyes here. Beautiful. Let your belly go, let your shoulders go, let your jaw go. And I think a lot of strength in our body and strength in our heart comes from not doing anything, from being able to rest and observe, be calm and still. If we're always go, 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 we'll just burn out. So enjoy this moment on the mat just to replenish you and your body. If you get distracted by your thoughts or your to-do list for the day, just come back to focusing on your breath. Every time you breathe in, say to yourself, let. And every time you exhale, go. Inhale, let. And exhale, go. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, your toes, rock your hips from side to side. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, flutter your lips. Again, in through your nose. And exhale out, flutter through your lips. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll towards your right hand side. Slowly coming all the way up. Come into a comfortable seated position. place your hands on your knees. Just roll your head from side to side. Hands in prayer at heart center. I want you to repeat to yourself, I am strong, I am happy, and I am healthy, because you are. Awesome work, guys. You absolutely smashed it. I will see you tomorrow for day 6.